I'm freezing my onions off over here, folks. I am freezing my onions off. Okay. It is 4 degrees outside here in New York. And even though I have the temperature up to 83 degrees on my thermostat, temperature reads that it's actually 60 degrees in this house. I don't know what that is. I don't know. We'll talk about this a little later as more people show up, if people show up. I don't understand if that's just the way it is because it's so extremely cold outside that maybe the temperature in the house can't keep up with it, you know? And I have got some boiling hot tea here, and I'm going to be drinking this while it's hot. Oh, man. Trying to warm up here. It's crazy. I've never been this cold in my own apartment in my life. Terrible. Winter sucks, okay? Summer. In the good old summertime. That's what I like. Roll out those lazy, crazy, hazy days of summer. Anyway, glad to see we have some people here like Matchstick Man. Yes, hello, Matchstick Man. Thank you for coming. Hello, Pirate Gamer Boy. And F Winter Indeed. Yeah, I'm here just because I want something to do. I mean, I got other stuff to do. But I like sharing with people. Now, I don't know how many people are going to show up here. It's a Sunday morning. People think that I've abandoned this channel again. I know subscribers are still here. The subscribers are still here. So I guess if you're subscribed to this channel, then I guess you'll get a notification that I'm live. I guess. But right now we've only got 3 people watching, 5 people. So we'll see. Now, as far as my buddy, my chum, Danny, the King of Chaos, is concerned, I've been trying to contact him just to see if he wants to join me, but so far he hasn't gotten the message. It says he was active. He's been active 10 hours ago on social media, so I don't know if he's ever going to see this. But rest assured, this channel is still here, this retirement channel. Yeah, we'll maybe talk about it because, man, I keep trying to make up my mind. Right now, I think it's a good idea to keep it and grow it, try to grow it. That's what I'm doing, frantically trying to grow it. So I didn't even realize it was on the 3rd channel until you said it and laughed out loud. Well, that's good. That's good. I guess that's good because the idea is that if you're subscribed to any of my 3 channels, you'll get the notification or a video will pop up like this and you will see, hey, he's live. But yeah, this channel, what's at the moment being called Mayo Loves Mondays. It could change. Still experimenting. I love that title. I think Mayo Loves Mondays is a great title for a retirement channel. And as I say, I have to keep emphasizing it every time I say retirement. Now, Pirate Gamer Boy, you're nowhere near retirement, right? But you could still, obviously, you still enjoy my content. Don't let the word retirement or retired scare you away. That's all I can say. So, yeah, it is freaking ice in here, man. I'm holding this because it's warm. Well, it's not just warm, it's fucking hot. Good hot tea right now. This will cool off pretty quickly. So, I wish I had more to say, but I don't. Yeah, the temperature inside. Well, that's the thing inside. My thermostat says it's 60 degrees in here, even though I've got the thing turned up to 83. I don't know if it's because drafts are coming in. Heat is somehow sneaking out through the cracks. I don't know what it is, but I've never felt this cold in my apartment before. And I did a Google search. Just to make sure that this is normal. It can be normal. This can be a normal thing. And apparently it is a normal thing, you know? It is a normal thing. I've just never encountered it. But then again, I've never encountered such frigid cold here before. I've been living here 11 years now. I've been living here. I can't believe that. But with this channel, that's the kind of things we talk about, right? We're going to talk about things like time management and life and how fast time can go and that sort of old fogey stuff. But in a way, like I said, since I've been here 11 years and I haven't had this kind of cold, by the same token, we've never had this kind of cold outside. I don't ever remember it being like this. Hello, Elliot. See, this time I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I saw your new Don short, by the way. Afterwards, watch an older clip from 7 years ago. And yeah, he's definitely more understandable. Yeah, Don doesn't speak as well as he used to. It's hard to understand what he's saying. Years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, Don was more discernible. Let's put it that way. You could discern what he was saying. Yeah, I'm trying to do more short videos here because a lot of times short videos can attract people to the channel. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to keep on trying different ideas for short subjects, short videos that may help people find this channel. Because I will tell you again, I'm not unashamed. I mean, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say that I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers is what I need here. I need that. And I discovered a channel, and I'll talk about this a lot, I think. The channel is called Retirement Survival. And a guy named Larry runs it. He's 72 years old. And he started it 7 months ago, and he's got 95,000 subscribers. I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting that. But it made me realize that, retirement channels can be a thing. There's a lot of people out there that have retirement channels. I know a 60-year-old woman named Pam, I think, and she has a channel called Solo Second Half. It's about living alone in the solo years and her choice to live alone. And that thing's got like almost 100,000 subs, and she's been doing it a year. So retirement is a thing. You know what I mean? Buffalo Beetle, I don't mind this. It's fair. Look, man, it's okay. But I know I appreciate your opinion and your feedback. I always want that. You say, you may have had that success if you didn't keep switching. Well, I don't know if you have a channel or you've been at this as long as I have. I've been doing this 14 years. And no, it's not like that. It's not like that. I've stayed the same. It doesn't matter. No, that really does. In this case, it has nothing to do with that. Okay, I know that for a fact. Okay, but I still feel, even though it may be annoying, and how annoying it is to keep switching, but when you're doing this, you're frantically trying to find the right formula. And I don't know. But I always appreciate anybody's opinions. Hello, Beetle Eddie. Thank you for joining me over here at my retirement channel, so to speak. But I noticed you've been sending me things. Believe me, no offense if I don't get to it right away. You've been on YouTube since 2007. You have an idea of what does work. Well, I'm asking you do you have a channel? Do you actively have a channel? Or are you just here you've just been playing around on YouTube? And if, I've had my channel going on 16 years. See, here's a guy here. I've had my channel going on 16 years, and I'm at 340 subs. So, I mean, it doesn't always work, Hello, Robert. Robert P. Happy Sunday. I'm freezing my onions off here. So what do you think, Robert? I was asking people. We have our thermostat. It's freezing here. It's 4 degrees. Unusually frigid out there. We have our thermostat on 83, all the way up to 83, but it's freezing in here, and it's like 60, 62. it's not going up. And I think it's because it's so cold outside. Some of the cold air is coming in, and maybe some of the hot air is going out. Good morning, John. Yes, 3 channels again. And tough. If some people don't like it, tough. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. I appreciate anybody that likes me enough to weather the storm and deal with my indecisiveness. But this is really a tough decision. I'm trying different things to see what works. And what looks like one thing works, then it doesn't, then something else works. And, that's what I'm doing. When you started Social Security, did payment begin the month after the start month? I'm trying to remember now. It seems to me that it took an extra month or two, Eddie says thermostat is the same by me. Doesn't work when it's so cold. Exactly. One of these days I want to move, but the winters up north do concern me. Indeed, yeah. It's definitely an insulation factor. Keep my house at 65 during the day. Stays there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Buffalo Beetle says, I don't have a serious channel. Says, I'm not trying to make money from YouTube, but everyone I've seen that makes money sticks with it. But just be patient and don't drop the channel over and over and over. All I can tell you, Buffalo Beetle, is it doesn't guarantee that anybody who sticks with it is going to get a lot of subscribers. Beetle Babe was on here yesterday, and she said, she took her 10 years to even get monetized, which means it took her 10 years to get 1,000 subs. This guy I'm talking about made 95,000 subscribers, and they're legitimate subscribers. He didn't buy them or anything, and I don't believe in buying them. What's the point of having subscribers if they're not authentic? To me, I don't like that. But he did it, and that's an unusual situation. You don't usually get 95 or 100,000 subscribers in under a year or 6 months or something. But I don't need that many right away, but I just think it's funny, like, you're suggesting to me, you stick with it, and I've been doing this since July. I've stayed in the same range. 7 months I've been doing this channel, and I'm staying exactly in the same range. It hasn't moved an inch. So not even a quarter inch or an eighth of an inch, I'm just telling you. Okay. So I think, I know you got to try different things. You got to experiment, see what works, what doesn't work, Is Buffalo Beetle from Buffalo? I don't know. Maybe I would think so. Maybe he'll tell us. But and Buffalo Beetle, don't get me wrong. Like I say, even though I come on a little strong, I like to have these discussions, and I appreciate your input. I'm just saying that I really don't think, I don't think it's making a difference. But things that I'm doing now, I'm trying to do things like I'm trying to make more short subjects here. Shorts sometimes bring in subscribers. Sometimes, There's another guy I know. I forget his name. I think Rob the Maritimer. He just hit 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations to him, Rob, if you're watching. I know he's not, but I mean, congratulations. But what happened was he was getting closer and closer the last couple of weeks. And what he did was he went live yesterday. He went live. The time he went live, he started out with 99,800 subscribers. And by the time he was done, he had 99,000. Excuse me, I'm sorry. By the time he started out with 99,800 subscribers. By the time he was done with his live stream yesterday, he hit the 100,000. And I think he went up to 30, 100,000, 30. He gained 200-300 subscribers just in the time he was live. He had the counter on the side. It was the live counter, and it was going up. People watching this, he had 200 and something people watching him, and they were all subscribing while he was actually doing the live stream. I'm sitting here and I can't get one subscriber in 6 weeks. But I mean, it just goes to this channel I'm talking about. I'm talking about this channel I'm on right now, which of course is not a big channel. My Mean Mr. Mayo channel, that's a little bigger. But this idea that if you just sit still and you be patient, you wait it out, everybody gets 100,000 subs. No. Or everybody gets monetized. Nope. Nope. Richard, what's going on, Richard? Let's see. We have 5 degrees here today. And 20 high. Any big windows cover inside with plastic and heavy curtains. Well, that's true. I'll give you that. I'll tell you something. That's a good point. Do you know all the windows in this house, all of them have no curtains. All the windows have no curtains. They're like this one here, this window, like they have no curtains. There's no curtains up here. Nothing. Even in the living room, they're totally bare. So there you go. Yes, this is normal. This is normal a lot, Beetle Eddie. That happens a lot. A lot of times the short subjects do well, better than the longer videos. That's a normal thing. All we can do is our best. Just keep the ideas you're coming up with, because I'm enjoying everything. Thank you, John Alelo. John Alelo, along with many of you here, one of my best and most treasured viewers and supporters, and I appreciate it. Mike Waljasper, hello. Well, I'm a sucker, Richard says. I ordered the McCartney soundtrack. I'm a sucker too, because I ordered one. I ordered an orange vinyl. I'm not getting the yellow vinyl. I don't know what. I mean, I don't know. I'm either going to get the orange or the black. We'll see. I ordered the orange. But there's a reason why it may not come. I mean, I don't know. I don't have enough money in the YouTube account right now that I use for the Amazon. I ordered from Amazon the orange, and right now I don't have enough. I'm waiting for the next installment to go in there to replenish it. By the time the orange vinyl ships from Amazon, I'm hoping to have the money in the account. That's what I'm saying. Oh, absolutely. You say you like shorts, but you can get caught scrolling for hours, and it gives you less tolerance for long videos. Yeah, I definitely get caught. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I check my phone. I see some shorts and I start scrolling, and I could be there for an hour. Absolutely. And you have less tolerance for long videos. Yeah, I agree with you. Hello, Walkman. Good to see you. I got to remember to drink my tea while it's hot. It's not going to stay hot for long. Yeah. As I said, I sent out an invitation to Danny to come on here if he wants. But apparently, he's not up yet. All right. He's not up yet, Danny. He just, he might be up. He just doesn't have his computer on. He's probably up. He gets up like the crack of dawn. So, yeah, how sweet it is. Bear with me a second. I just got to get something from the other room. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. All right. I wanted the yellow, but by the time I got to it, it was sold out. Oh yeah, that happens. The diet right now is going very well. The last, say, 3 days, it's going perfect. Um, but it wasn't going so good, I admit. It took a while in the new year to get it started. I started out great. The first 2 weeks, I started out great in January. Then after that, I went to Maine, got a little carried away in Maine, and off the track. And now I'm back on the track. I will eventually be posting, if anybody cares, I will be posting, the diet, the weight loss journey video things here again. Just give me some time, and I'll get back on that as far as posting, because I still want to discuss that with people. I'm not buying anymore, so it drops a couple more before the documentary. I'm not buying them. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Everybody's different, Richard. As you know, I was to the point where I was buying all kinds of things. I don't do it anymore, man. I don't. It'll seem to some people out there, this guy's still buying stuff. What is he talking about? But I'm telling you, because of the money, and I'm retired now, and because of the space. But the most important thing isn't even the money or the space; it's the age. I figure that there's no point in having as much as I did anymore, even though I'll never give up. I'm a collector, and I have a collector's addiction. That's why there's going to be another entry in my show that you may know. My show that's called Collectors Anonymous over at my Mean Mr. Mayo channel. Check that out. Subscribe. Everybody here subscribe to Mean Mr. Mayo, I'm sure. But if you're not, go over there. And eventually this month, sometime, I'm going to do my second Collectors Anonymous addiction meeting. Okay, so here we go. Who do you feel would be a great halftime performer we haven't seen yet? Do you have a favorite past performance? I really don't care about football or the halftime show. The only halftime shows I think I even remember Paul McCartney, of course, and I think the Rolling Stones, and I really have no interest. My sugar was 101 this morning. My lifestyle change is going good but slow. Started chair exercises and had a class at our church on Tuesday. Very good, my friend. Keep it up. Keep it up. I went insane with McCartney 3, the album collecting. I'm not doing it again. Same here. I'm not doing it again. I sold some of mine. I had purchased maybe about 12 colored vinyl of McCartney 3 because I was into it. I got caught into it. It was fun. It was it was a lot of fun. I don't regret the fun. But I've gotten rid of a bunch of them, sold a bunch of them. I have some key ones now left. But I've been finding joy rediscovering things in my collection, almost like a new purchase. Yeah, that's good too. I have things in here that I've never even played or anything. Tom Petty. I probably saw Tom Petty as well. I like Tom Petty, so I probably saw him too. Anybody that I like, any artist that I like, of course, I'd be interested in seeing them just because I like them, Okay. 2026 has been a good, healthy year so far with your inspiration. Thank you. Are you kidding? Wow. I don't know what to say because it's nice when people say that, but sometimes I'm inspired, sometimes I'm not. As you know, it's been 6 months. Well, now it's been 6 months now. I've gone back and forth. I had last year. I had 5 excellent, perfect months and lost 38 pounds, and then the last 6 months I've just gone up again. I'm trying to bring it down again. I'm being honest. Hello, Petty Lane. What's the good word? Can I be on Collectors Anonymous? That is not a bad idea, Richard. We'll see how that goes. I have a whole bunch of people in mind right now, I gave away about 800 CDs in the last month, 400 to daughter, and the rest to friends. Still have 400 plus some up for sale on the marketplace, etc. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Mayo, will your music room have less and less in the background because you'll be selling off a lot of stuff? No. No. This is still going to look the same back here. Anything really that I'm selling is not going to make any difference in this view. Most of what I have to sell is over here on my records, but Ringo's All-Star Band would be a great halftime show with great variety. Yeah, but I don't think they think much of Ringo. Today is the Super Bowl. I hate football. I hate the Super Bowl, and I don't care anything to do with football.
Hey, are you ready for some football? Yes, it's Monday night. Let's go!
Love that clip. I've got a big enough collection. Yeah, true. But the thing is, the collector's show isn't just about showing off your collection. It's about talking about collecting. What it's like to collect. What do you collect? Is it addicting to you? Does it take over your life? Just habits you have, things you do, things you don't do. What kind of stuff are you selling? Well, mostly records, mostly vinyl. But I got other things here I'm looking at now: cassettes, 8-tracks, a lot of vinyl. I'm sorry, Robbie just popped up when I said that I'm selling a lot of vinyl, but I'm still going to have a lot of vinyl. I'm not getting rid of it all. And when it comes to Beatles, I'm going to get rid of some Beatles, maybe some bootlegs, maybe some doubles, triples, but I'll still have a ton of stuff. I'll always have stuff. I'll always be buying new stuff. You'll always see me making videos showing you new stuff I've gotten. There'll just be less of it, probably. I'm keeping about 200 plus I can't get rid of because I am still like, and will buy physical media. Just may give it away, excuse me, after archiving it. Yes, hello, Robbie. Wake up. I've been up. I got up at 3:30 this morning. Look, I'm an early bird. I'm a morning person, but I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up any earlier than 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is late enough. It depends when you go to bed. I went to bed at like 1 o'clock and got up at 3:30. So I'm fucked up today. I hate that. Johnny, good morning to you. Good morning. I'm glad to see that these people here, I hope you're all subscribed still to this channel. Retirement, I call it, channel. I have, although I don't really care about football, I have on occasion been part of football pools, people running a football pool at work or something. I've been a few of them. How many White Album vinyl do you own right now? It's funny. Right now, I may only have like 2. I know I have an American copy. Maybe 3. One of them is a Russian White Album. Those Del Shannon records, I don't know if I still have them. I tried getting rid of them. I don't know if I ever did it. Part of me misses the thrill of the hunt. Too easy to order online sometimes. Yeah. But there's always a little bit of that. There's always a little bit of the hunt. Especially, I also collect movies and Blu-rays and DVDs and CDs, and I buy those used a lot, so I hunt for those. I'm thinking about getting rid of my jazz albums. Let me tell you, when it comes to jazz, I think that's a really good thing to get rid of.
Who put this on? It's just a random selection of notes in no particular order. For fuck's sake.
Chuck T, hello. Good morning. Yep. And by the way, when I do the Collectors Anonymous show that's over at my main channel, keep in mind the idea is that people like we're doing now, you can leave comments. We'll put your comments up. That is not good. 5, 6 hours and 8 I've never seen. Yeah, I average, these days, Robert, I average about 5 hours these days, I think. But I like to get more. If I could do 7 hours, I'd be happy. Aha. Joe, it's your fault that I collect sealed records. Thanks. I'm sorry there, Richard. Sorry. I got better money for my jazz than rock albums and CDs. I can tell you from the record store, that Infinity Records. I know from going there so many years that jazz records, especially original old Blue Note jazz records, are worth a lot of money. Midday naps are the key. I actually take naps too. I mean, whether I want to or not. Sometimes I'll be sitting here at 1:00 in the afternoon on the computer, and I'll just my head will I'll be fall right down. Okay. Do you think the new CEO president for Apple will go all digital and not do box sets? Well, people are thinking that because he doesn't really physically likes digital. I don't know if he's going to go that way or if he's going to try to bend a little bit and give in to some of the audience that wants physical. So I really don't know. I can't nap during the day, but my wife can at a drop of a hat. Well, I take naps involuntarily. I sit down and watch a movie. I'm asleep. I sit down. I come on the computer. Sometimes to watch something. I fall asleep on the computer. And here's Tom Agnotti saying, I love naps. Yeah. Most of the time, I cannot nap at all, no matter what I try. My daughter gets on me for buying sealed original Elvis albums. No offense to your daughter, but she doesn't know what she's talking about. She is. Cheers. They should have made me the CEO of Apple. Well, we'd be getting a lot more stuff. Let me put it that way. As long as the Beatle entourage, Paul, Ringo, and families of John and George allowed me to. Do you have many artists you love now that you used to hate as a youngster? Well, I wouldn't say love, but I like The Who now. I didn't like The Who when I was younger. I like them now. And Johnny Cash now, I didn't think much of when I was younger. Only have about 25 record albums, but I'm considering buying a mid-century stereo console. They're so cool. Do you think Paul will actually put the album out this year? I definitely think so. I think he's going to put it out this year. His new album, his new studio album. I'm sure I do. Also, just saying, it's you that made me more interested in shrink-wrapped albums. That's amazing. And Tom Agnotti here never used to give a damn about shrink-wrap and hype. But Tom, would you say that you're now into hype stickers and shrink-wrap? Do you appreciate it now? I slept for 5 hours and nap around 1 or 2 for a couple hours, and I'm going. Johnny says, I'm like you. I'll be on the laptop, and in seconds, I'll doze off in a split second. Yeah, I'm just, it's comfortable. It's relaxing. You're trying to relax, but it's tough, man. The new epic Elvis Presley concert movie looks too good. Looks to be really good. I'm sorry. Will you be going? Yes, I want to see the Elvis epic movie. I do. But what's the exact date? I know it's February. I'm thinking of Paul McCartney's Man on the Run documentary. I'm seeing Man on the Run at a theater on Friday. No, not Friday 13th. On Thursday the 19th. Thursday the 19th. I'm seeing it. And I want to see the Elvis Presley, but I'm not exactly sure of the date of that. I want to see that in IMAX if possible. This morning, my kids asked me for French toast, so I made it for them. Then my grandchildren came and said, "That smells good. Can we have some?" So I made it for them. How do I not make for myself? Because French toast is poison. Ha! I'm back to that mode again. No bread, no starch. As a viewer with zero experience having a channel, I definitely think the primary channel and Cinemayo channels make sense. 3 is a stretch to keep up with, but keep doing what you want to do. It's definitely too much. I mean, when I had the idea to abandon the 3rd channel here, this one, I felt relieved. I thought, oh, I only have 2 channels now. But three is way too much. But, I'm going to try it out. The way I look at it is, I'm still making the same amount of videos, the way I look at it, right? If I make videos about Beatles and music, if I make videos about movies and television, if I make videos about retirement, diet, health, renting, lifestyle, complaining, living, and that's 3 topics. What difference does it make what channel they go on? You know what I mean? I'm still making those. I still have to make those videos anyway. It's just a matter of where you send them, which destination. They're still making the same amount of videos. But still, there's a little more pressure. There's a little more pressure to keep them up. Definitely. Hello, Ramoga. Good morning. Last night, Ramoga, I actually watched a Godzilla movie last night. It's called Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster. It's from 1964. It's got Godzilla. It's got Mothra and Rodan in it. It's fun. It's got a lot of silly bits, but it's still fun. I enjoyed it. And the next one up, because I'm watching one Godzilla movie every Saturday night. And guess which movie I'm watching next Saturday night? This one. I'll be watching that next Saturday. Okay, I got to remember this. Elvis IMAX is the 20th. Wow. I have to remember this because that's the day after. What's the day after? Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, everybody's helping out here. I saw online someone made French toast with crushed frosted flakes. Insane. I'm sure it was good. It's okay. It's okay, Josh. Not a problem. It's played. Tom, I'm assuming you're going to are you working today, Tom? I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, heading to work now. Okay, Tom. Maybe I'll see you later. Tom, I may see Tom. I don't know if I'm letting the cat out of the bag here, but Tom has asked me to go on a live stream he's doing tonight at 7 p.m. So if you want to go over to his channel, I'll be there. We're at the Two Legs channel. If I'm awake, Tom, if you still get this message, if I'm awake, because I got up at 3:30 in the morning after like a 2-hour sleep, so we'll see. Are there any movies you enjoy that don't really have a good release on video? Well, I showed this the other day. This movie here, starring Michael J. Fox and Joan Jett, it's called Light of Day. It's never come out on a official DVD, so that would be nice to get. There's some others too. There are some others too. Yeah, this thing. Danny slept in. He was up all night with indigestion from last night's dinner of veal cutlets. Well, we'll see if he winds up getting my message and comes up. I did offer him that he's able to come here if he wants. So, yeah. I still wonder if he even got up. I mean, I don't know. What's this? I don't get that guy, Danny. I don't get you. You drive me crazy. I mean, why don't you check your, Oh, he's up. He's been up, and he checked it. Daddy, are you watching my live stream? I'm leaving him an audio message. Daddy, are you watching my live stream? Get your butt up here, man. Yeah, that's a more direct invitation. Let the chaos begin. Well, that's if Danny decides to come on. I think Michael J. Fox's first movie was with Eddie Deason. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Just hang out a second. Yeah, I had to come on here, get my mind off the cold. 4 degrees. It's still 4 degrees. You can sing bad if you ever want to come on. Well, first, let me see if Danny comes up first. No intensive offended. No intense offended. I just don't understand why the guy. He always loves coming up. He always loves. True, he likes to have advance notice, but it's below zero here. I got 4 degrees here. Yeah. My lease is up on March 31st. I'll be moving next to my daughter and grandchildren, so I can just walk over to see them instead of driving. I guess that's a good thing. No, I'm just making a joke. I've got nothing to say worth anything. Well, I don't have anything to say worth anything either. I'm just killing time. I don't know. I'm glad we've got as many people here as we do, only because I thought maybe people were signing off from this channel. But I'm glad that I only lost 1 subscriber. The most recent time when I said, I'm probably not going to do this channel anymore, I lost 1 subscriber. No big deal. But I need to get like 300 subscribers, 400 subscribers, something like that. I need 400 subscribers. Not exactly, but close to it. I can't do math. If you sell any Paul stuff, let me know. That's a good idea there, Richard. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna, sell. I mean, I know I got doubles and things and imports and things. A lot of imports, like we all stand together. We'll be staying, regardless if you hate it. Well, yes, because when it comes to the Beatles and the solo Beatles, I'm kind of complete when it comes to their catalog. You know what I mean? So if you're talking about the We All Stand Together picture disc, yeah, I'll keep that. I mean, I say complete, but I'll pick and choose things. That's really not 100% true in what I just said, because when you think about it, some things would go. In fact, I think I've got two We All Stand Together picture discs. I think one of them is the original, one of them is the reissue. I think. Yeah, it is a cool looking picture disc anyway, at least. You've got Paul records I desperately want. Well, probably the Paul records that you want are ones I'm going to keep. I have a Paul McCartney 180 gram for sale, never used. A few other solo originals. There you go, Richard. Well, check out with Robert P. too. You know. Ba, 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 ba. I'm trying to decide actually whether I want to sell my Paul McCartney Archives vinyl records. I have Paul McCartney Archives box set CDs, but I'm wondering if the individual vinyl I want to sell those. I have not sold those. You know, I'm not sure on those yet. Have you ever seen Tom Petty in concert? So I saw him in the mid 80s and early 90s. I saw him twice. The first time I saw him was in 1989 with his wonderful Full Moon Fever album. And he was great. He was great. I saw him after that a second time, and it just wasn't as good, but I loved him the first time. Tom says, no, keep those, the archive, the archive vinyl. Well, you're still in that. I hate to say it, but you're still in that phase. You're still. Oh, I'm gonna get everything. I'm gonna have everything, Paul. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get all the singles from around the world. And one day you're like, what the hell am I doing with these things? I mean, it may never happen. There's people that live into their 70s and 80s. That's why, Tom, I eventually want you on the Collectors Anonymous show. Am I still moving? I hope so one day. I still can't pinpoint it, Robbie. It's impossible. I've got a little more headway though, because the idea was that we know a couple, a woman and a woman and a man. They were a couple. We're waiting for them to retire, and once they retire, they're going to buy property in another state, including a house for us to live in, and a house for them to live in, and they're going to rent it to us and be the landlords. And I've been waiting for this for years. At least we've made some headway in that. I hear that finally this year the retirement's going to happen. So at least the retirement's going to happen. Now it's just a matter of selling the house they have and looking for new stuff, new property. So I don't know when that's going to be. I really don't. I can't even venture a guess. I would like to say by Christmas of 27. I'd like to think that by the time Christmas of 27 comes, we'll be in. That's what I'm hoping. Do I think that's going to happen? Very unlikely. I want the rare ones. Well, I'm not going to get rid of Off the Ground, Memory Almost Full. I mean, but I have, I think, I don't know, I might have 2 copies of Memory Almost Full. I'm not sure. This won't happen, but can you imagine Paul's new album, which may be his last, is better than Ram? You never know, but a lot of times, people, the way that people are, even if by some miracle, and I highly doubt it, the next Paul McCartney, the new album, is one of his best. And maybe the best thing he ever did or something. Nobody's going to say that because people just don't think like that. They don't allow themselves. Like I say without any embarrassment that I think the Rolling Stones' newest album, Hackney Diamonds, is one of their best albums, maybe the best. It's up there with Some Girls, I don't know, Sticky Fingers and so on. But a lot of people would say that's too new. They don't say that. I have a 13 SACD Rolling Stone set too. Oh no. If that ever happens, I await the video series of your moving process. Well, I will definitely make videos about my moving process for sure. But I don't know what kind they'll be, I can only imagine a nightmare of transporting all your stuff, though. Yeah, me too. See, the thing is, all this stuff you're looking at here, I transported. I managed it once. I managed it more than once. I've moved, I've moved multiple times during my life. The difference is now I'm going to be 64 and I get aches and pains and I can't do what I used to do as well. I shoveled a little snow a couple of weeks ago, and I have like some kind of either sciatic nerve problem from shoveling snow or a hip problem, something going on here on the side, and that's been almost 2 weeks, and it hasn't gone yet. So, it's just not as easy when you get older. Never going to happen. I will not. Thank you, but I will not go in a base. What are you talking about? I appreciate that, but it's nice of you. But the rent, the price is right. The price is definitely right. But there's two of us. There's two of us, my girlfriend and myself, and we need more room, not less room. Do you think box sets are better for CDs? These days, I certainly do. I can't imagine playing multiple outtakes off and on vinyl. That's what I mean. A lot of that, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of that. I am. But the thing is, I'm not getting the money I want for those. It really would be good to open up it really would be good to open it up like a table, have a table at a record fair, record convention or something. Yeah, me too. Do I think I'm going to be in and settle? Am I going to be making videos and by Christmas of 27 saying, here it is, it's Christmas 2027, and I'm here in a new surrounding? I don't know. I have not been listening to the Sinatra Capitol concept albums yet. No. Because I say there's so many things. I'm here making videos all the time. I'm doing live streams all the time. I'm watching other people's videos. I'm on other people's live streams. I'm watching movies. I'm doing so much. It's tough, man. Let's see. Okay, I see. The Beatles films will never get finished. The Transparent One says. Start packing now. Tom, it's funny. My girlfriend says the same thing. Let's start packing now. You want to know something? There is literally no room. I'm wondering how we're going to do this. There is no room anywhere in this apartment to take boxes and stack them. Believe it or not. The last time I moved from the last house I lived in back in 2015, we were able to find places within the old apartment where we could stack rows and rows of cardboard cartons. Here, there's nowhere to stack them. And not just this room, but anywhere, the living room, the hall, there's no room. But we'll figure it out somehow. Oh man, I have 2,000 album CDs and tapes, plus equipment and original memorabilia to move. Man, oh man, I dread it. Me too. Everybody dreads it. Hello, Eric. Good morning. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here. I appreciate it. Cheers. I'm running out of tea. I wish somebody could make me a cup of hot tea while I'm sitting here, but it's still 4 degrees. The computer says 4 degrees. It doesn't say 5 or 6 or 8, 4. So I'm glad I could do this little mayo lays. Danny, I know you're out there. He's got my message now. It says he saw my message to come up here, and he's not coming up here. So you know what, Danny? You're playing hard to get. Danny is playing hard to get. Okay, 2 degrees in Connecticut. That's even worse than I'm here. 4 degrees. I passed through Connecticut. When I went to Maine, I passed through Connecticut recently. 34 degrees in Augusta, Georgia. Yep. Do you listen to music anywhere else besides the car? I listen to music in the car, and I listen to music at the record store, believe it or not. A lot of times, if there's an album I'm interested in, we play it at the record store while I'm hanging there. And sometimes, very rarely, I'll play it here, in this room. Last week and the week before, we had single-digit temperatures. Now we have a little heat wave of 21 degrees. Yeah, right now, 20 degrees would be a heat wave here. Yeah. Where's Mick 64? I missed him. Mick 64. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mick. I missed you somehow. I'm going to try to do the Wednesday weight loss show, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to try to do that show this Wednesday. So on this channel, because in case anybody missed the memo, this channel is, I'm going to keep for a while doing it. I'm crazy. What can I tell you? I know it's insane. I'm crazy. Hey, we're a little crazy. What can I tell you? Might as well have fun with my indecision. Only 19 weeks until summer. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Mick 64. Did you send me a private message about seed oils the other day? Somebody did. I don't know if that's you. I lost nothing this week, but having the grandkids makes it harder. The older I get, I'm finding vinyl less convenient to play. Absolutely. That's another thing. The Pound is Sinking or Summer Days song. I'll take the Pound is Sinking transparent one. I feel my dear that is evidently clear. I'm starting to write Paul McCartney a letter. I don't think he'll respond, though. You never know, Rich. One morning, it was a little below zero. I was all covered up with a hat, hood, and scarf. Still, as I walked across the parking lot at work, the bridge of my nose felt like an ice cube was on it. I love these people, these idiots out there that say, I love winter and hate summer, because at least in the winter, you can at least make yourself warmer, but you can't make yourself cooler in the summer. Yeah, right. With CDs, just put the disc in and there you go. No counterweight or anything else to worry about. You're dusting off the record, flipping the record over, putting the needle on the thing, taking the needle off the thing, I mean, but then having said all that, that's part of what makes vinyl fun anyway. That's part of what makes vinyl fun, I guess, anyway. Funny enough, Life with the Lions, it wasn't so long ago, actually. I was at the record store. I think we played the whole thing, or within the last couple of years. But, albums like Life with the Lions and Two Virgins and things like that, those are albums I just have for the collection. As part of the collection. There's some that I just collect, and that's not the kind of album you play, so. Okay, yes, Mick 64 sent me that. Can I tell you this? I appreciate your concern, but I'm not going to stop seed oils. I'm not going to stop. We'll talk about this during the diet show. I'm not. I love Miracle Whip, and there's no way in hell I'm going to stop eating the Miracle Whip. No way. I have to have something I enjoy. I'm going to cut back a lot, but not completely stop. Actually, no bed for Beetle John is actually it's a cute little thing from Yoko, I think. Beautiful Boy or New York City. They're both great. They're just different. One of them is a beautiful, tender lullaby to his son. The other one's a heavy rocker. But I'll take New York City. I don't hate summer, but I don't like the 90-plus degree temperatures and high humidity. I like winter most of it. I'll take 90 degrees right now if I can. Well, I don't, ideally, nobody wants extremes. Nobody wants 0 degrees and nobody wants 100 degrees. But, you know, you know. Okay, I didn't know this. Transparent one says Alan Cozen got uppity because McCartney didn't mention his book in Man on the Run. Well, you got to give him credit. With Adrian Sinclair and Alan Cozen's, their books are fantastic. They are great essential books for McCartney fans. McCartney Legacy 1 and 2 so far and counting. So I do not have. Are you talking about the Wings? The Wings, the Wings Band on the Run the book? I don't have that. Not yet, anyway. Do you ever see Ringo perform? I've seen Ringo perform a number of times. I lost count, at least 10 times, 9 to 10 times. Last time I saw Ringo was 2022, which is now going to be 4 years ago. See how fast time flies, man? It's getting to the point where 4 years are gone by. Anybody here that's watching me right now that's not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to this channel. Would you do me that favor? This one here, Mayo Loves Mondays. It says what we got here, rants. If you like the rant videos, what are you waiting for? Because my rant videos, when I get pissed off and I want to tell you what I think somebody got me screwed up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, this is where I do them: retirement thoughts, diet, wellness, and other shit. So, I got 3 channels. The way to go is to subscribe to all 3 channels. You have to do that because you never know what's going to be on. Like if you're into these live streams, say, if you weren't subscribed to this channel, you wouldn't have noticed that I'm live. If you care, if you give a shit, if you don't give a shit, then suit yourself. I've heard this. Well, no offense to Andy and Tom, but before them, even somebody else that I know from the record store told me it was a good book. So I think I may get it. I'm putting things again. Like I've said, I'm done. I'm done buying every incarnation of Beatles, the solo Beatles thing. I'm tired of buying every book. It's done. It's absolutely done. But that one I want, possibly. Why couldn't John do more rock songs like New York City? Because he didn't get to live a long time and his life was snuffed out. The Man on the Run, it's a soundtrack album, really. I get that. The rant videos crack me up. The Rancid Mayo name is hilarious. Thank you, Frederick. I appreciate that. I'm proud of that. I thought that one up. That's one that I thought up. Sometimes other people think things up. And I give credit when I can remember. I didn't think up Catch Up with Mayo. Somebody else gave me that. Catch Up with Mayo. I like that. Quote, I'm done buying all this stuff. Well, I am. Like I said, people say, oh, you've said that so many times. You're still going to see me buying stuff. You're still going to see me. You're always going to see me buying some stuff. I mean, I just picked this up. Why did I pick this up? Love Me Do, Parlophone from 1982. Why'd I do it? What? I don't know. It struck me. Why did I buy that? I don't know. Why did I buy the Sonny and Cher 45 picture sleeve when they were called Caesar and Cleo? I thought it was unique because they were called Caesar and Cleo. Am I going to do anything with these the rest of my? I could probably live to be 100 and never even look at them again. It's like I said, I'm becoming more and more aware of that, and that's what it is for me. That's what it is for me. It's like I'm still going to buy things I'll probably never do anything with, but instead of buying, I don't know, $2,000 worth of stuff I may never bother with again, I may buy like $800 worth of $700. So, I mean, it's cutting down. As far as many years from now goes, it's a Barry Miles book. I have it, but I never read it all the way through. I consult it now and then, Paul's opinions on some songs and things. Let's see. Do I want the Leslie Gore box set? I'm already having buyer's remorse about that. I haven't played it yet. Also, the Bill Haley, uh, the Bill Haley in the Comets box set. I think I went overboard with those two. But let me hear some of it first. Paul watches Hands Across the Water, or so they've said, because I think Denny Sywell, was it Denny Sywell that said Paul watched one of the shows or something? I don't know. You're not still buying, Joe, but I still watch all your reruns of your vinyl finds and record store videos. Thanks. As I say, no, I did. I just bought some Chuck Berry stuff. By the way, what was I thought there was something Elvis I wanted to get, but I can't remember what. You never know. Collecting is like weight loss. Everything in moderation. I think collecting in moderation is good. With weight loss, I think you got to go all out. If you don't want it, I'll take it. You're not going to take anything. You're going to give me $50 for that thing. That's what it cost me for that. You're not going to take it. I know what you mean, but I don't know. I like the book in there. That's a nice book with Leslie Gore. I would give away stuff on your show, but shipping is getting out of hand. No, I don't even do that. I don't even do that on my own shows. I would love to be able to do that, to get on my channel and say, everybody, I'm going to sell. Maybe I'll figure out how to do it. I don't want to get into names and addresses and personal stuff and money and PayPal. I don't want to get into all that. Otherwise, I'd sell it that way. I'd have my own auctions going on. Sharp corners, no ringware. Exactly. When you say, how's Jim doing in this weather, you mean Don? I don't know if you mean Don. And if you mean Don, I got my own problems trying to survive in this weather. I'm freezing my nuts off here. I'd give you $50 for it. Lovely Leslie Gore. Well, let's see. I'm not sure of that. I promise you. I'll keep it in mind. If I start playing some CDs and I decide after a while, I'm like, I don't need this much Leslie Gore. Then we'll see. Yeah, I don't know how Don is doing. I really don't know where he is or what he's doing. Where he's staying. I hope he's staying somewhere that's warm, because if not, he's got to be a human icicle by now. One of your really old videos I saw, you gave away a Hey Jude album. There you go. Yeah, I used to give away stuff more. I used to do contests more. Would the 2026 version of Joe start collecting differently than younger Joe? I don't know how you mean that. When I was younger, I just loved buying everything. I'm collecting all kinds of things. I'm a little more selective now, is all I could say. Do any of Mr. Starkey's records have ringware? Oh, boy. Daddy, you're playing hard to get. Danny played hard to get today. He played hard to get today, Danny did. I mean, here it is, a cold morning. Maybe his electricity's not working because of the cold, Maybe because of the cold, it's not working. Maybe that's what's going on with Danny. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really care about Midas Man. I was going to see, if I had a chance to see it. Put it this way: if Midas Man is available, does anybody know if it's on Tubi? Does anybody know if Midas Man, the movie, that shitty movie that I've heard everybody done, but it's shite, complete utter shite. Is that available for free on Tubi? What advice would you give your younger self? Mine would be health over wealth. Oh, a lot of things. I would tell my younger self, first of all, not to be so shy around girls. I mean, I'm not shy anymore, but when I was young, I was. And just keep asking as many girls as you want. If they tell you to go shit in your hat, say okay, move on to the next one. Don't be so afraid of rejection. I mean, I could have had a lot more. Let's just say female experiences. I mean, I did all right once I got going. I did all right, but I could have started it a lot earlier. Also, I would have told my younger self, get over to try to meet John Lennon before it's too late. And I probably would have saved some more money. Danny, too. See, Danny's not even here for that. I probably would save a little bit more money as well. I always thought that the Hey Jude album would have had one more song. I could have see it with I'm Down in the middle of side one, and then Revolution could be right after Hey Jude. Yeah, I wish I'm Down was on it. Yeah, it would be nice if the Inner Light was on it and I'm Down was on it. I really can't stand that Can't Buy Me Love and I Should Have Known Better on it. I hate that they're on it, but I understand why they were at the time. They had not those songs that had not yet appeared on like a Capitol type album. Hey Jude should have had the Inner Light after Lady Madonna, You Know My Name. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to wind this up. I mean, I got nothing else to really do right now. Does the end of the fest mean the end of Beetlebrad and Skylar? No, Skylar's still doing her thing. All right. I don't know. She does it wherever she can. Beetlebrad, yeah. Beetlebrad has nothing to do with the Beetle Fest. Other than I would see him over there, get together with him. Okay, yeah, you too, Robert P. You too. In My Life is one of my favorites. Come on, Danny, put down the Tootsie Rolls and come on the show. I hear that. Okay, I just want to check something. Okay, that's it, folks. I mean, we were here for a while. I'm going to leave this up here on my channel. Oh, Danny just got up here. He just got up here. He's here. Danny, boy, man, that was split-second timing because I was all set to go off. I just said, okay, that's it. I'm going to go off. And now Danny comes on. Danny, to what do I owe this pleasure of you seeing your mug?
Bullshit. Then I think you sent me a message yesterday. Fuck you, you said.
I did. No, you don't understand. He was busting my balls about something.
Message. It said, fuck you.
Yeah, because he was busting my balls about something.
You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
I get no respect. No respect at all.
Good morning, everybody.
All right.
Hey, I tell you one thing. You complain about how cold it is in your house. It can't keep up with the temperatures outside. It's common sense.
Right.
It's, we're not used to these kind of temperatures, Good morning. It's morning. Good morning, everybody.
Look at all these people. Oh, wow. They're all flooded in. Good morning. Look at this. They love it. Oh, man. I'm so glad you managed to come up because I was ready to get out of here. But now
I want to tell you something, Joe. You said you were up at 3 o'clock. So was I. I don't know what it's been. We've been doing the same things together. At 3 o'clock, I heard boom in the house. I said, what the hell is that? So I went down the basement. Nothing wrong. I says, I waited till the furnace kicked on. The furnace kicked on. Nothing wrong. I says, I don't know what's going on here. Robert was sleeping, and I thought she fell off the bed, I think some ice outside fell off the canopy and went down on the deck. You know, in the front of the house. I didn't even check. That's what I think it was. You know, but then I couldn't get back to sleep. I you know, once I break that chain to sleep.
Yeah.
Very
I
hard.
got up 3:30. I don't know, but I went the difference. I went to bed about 1.
No, not me. I went to bed at 9 o'clock. That's my scheduled time. You know?
Danny, how's your wife feeling?
Oh, she's doing a lot better. It took
I'm doing a lot
it
better.
took like 7 days. I told her 5 to 7 days you're gonna be sick. You know.
Yeah, I still got the cough, but I'm feeling better.
Well, I'm glad 2 things. I'm glad that Danny's here, number 1, and I'm glad that Robin's feeling better.
That's for Ramoga. I didn't know you were on.
Oh, turn the computer on. Check things. You never know.
Yeah. I got up like it was 20 after 8 because I fell asleep again around 5:30. I said I have to try to get some sleep, otherwise I'm screwed today. You know. So I see it's light out. I look at the clock, 8:20. It's holy shit. I gotta give the dog the medicine, my medicine, and stuff like that. And then eventually I turn the computer on and I see the notification. It says something, retirement is live or something like that. I
You
don't
should
know.
know this by now, Danny. And now I'm going to read this. Have you seen that press conference when landing in the States in better picture quality? I haven't seen it especially better.
Yeah.
You know, as far as the thing that Breege is recommending, I know about it. It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. There's some humorous stuff on there. I must say, I find myself laughing. It's amazing some of the stuff that's exposed on there. You know.
Right there.
Oh, get that out of here, please! Please get that out of here.
That looks like what they call a brown.
Get it out of here! It's disgusting. Ugh.
Brown recluse, which are very poisonous. They like dark, damp
You
areas.
can't hear me at all. Get that out of here.
Yeah. So I told Robin
I'm
get rid.
aggravated already, folks. I spent 76 minutes without any aggravation. Already, I'm aggravated.
Outside.
No, I'm not touching.
So she brings it over to me and she puts it on the computer.
Come on,
She says,
get it.
I'm not touching. Now she lost it. You know what I mean?
I'm not touching it.
Come on, man. They're poisonous.
Well, now it's in your garbage can.
Brown recluse, very poisonous. They were in New York. They're very poisonous.
Good cold morning. Unfortunately, I absolutely hate this cold weather. Me too. It sucks, man.
Yeah, they're extremely cold. I mean, I never felt it in my life like this.
No, me neither.
Yeah, never.
I watched the Godzilla movie last night. It was kind of silly. It was called Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, from 1964, and it's the silliness starts in that one. It starts getting a little silly, but it still was.
You know,
don't handle it.
Man. She lost it. She brings it over here. We don't know where it went. You know.
Bugs in your house. What were you going to say, Danny? You forgot already, right?
Oh, yeah. The other day, me and Joe were talking. You know what I mean?
What's this bitch?
Kill the fucking thing.
I'm trying.
Robin, I like it, but you're kind of like getting in the way of the stream.
Sorry, bud.
Me and Joe were talking the other day.
I got him.
You know, off camera. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes. You know, you called me and. You know, I answered and we started talking. So he must have had a cassette player. So I said, we're talking about Three Dog Night, okay? So
he can't wait for this.
So I says, he says, I don't know these songs. I say, yeah, you know, Liar. You know, so he started playing Liar. You know, he played 15 to 20 seconds. I don't like the song. Okay,
I bounced through it. I didn't like it.
Beautiful song by Three Dog Night is Out in the Country. He played 20 seconds of it. I don't like the song.
I bounced through the song. Didn't like it.
Yeah, all the well-known songs from Three Dog Night. I don't like.
Oh, you just made an incorrect statement. You made an incorrect statement. You said all the well-known songs. No, I found 7 well-known songs that I like by Three Dog Night.
Okay, name them.
Yeah, he can name them, but he doesn't give
Give him a chance to name him.
Wait a minute, I'm not finished. You don't give the song you don't play it all the way through.
Don't tell me I don't give a song a chance. They're only 3 minutes long, and I
No,
hear most of it. There's a certain thing with a song, Danny, especially if it's like a 3-minute typical song. What's called the point of no return. Once you listen to it, if it doesn't work within a certain period, it's not going to come back good enough for you.
You gotta pray with no return. So I said, Eli's coming. Everybody knows Eli's coming, right?
I didn't like that either.
With Chuck Negron on lead vocals. Most of those songs, it was Chuck.
I didn't like that.
He didn't like that. He played 20 seconds, if that.
It wasn't 20 seconds. I'll say it over and over again, folks. It wasn't 20, but whatever. I don't care what you think. The bottom line is, I'll tell you the songs off the top of my head that I like. Joy to the World. Let me talk. Joy to the World, Shambhala, One, Old Fashioned Love Song, Black and White, Mama Told Me Not to Come, Never Been to Spain. I think that's about it. I might have missed Family of Man. Did I say Family of Man?
And then it says, all right, the show must go on. Now, if you heard that song was written by Leo Sayer. He did the original. There's a video out where he does it. He's in a clown suit. It's very cool the way Leo Sayer does it.
It was ridiculous, that song.
No. It starts off. It's like the circus,
Yeah, I like that.
I went through it. They did more circus later on in it.
No, Joe. You don't know. I'm not going to depend on Joe to review anything of mine because I think he does it on purpose. I don't like it.
I don't ever do that. No.
Yeah. No, Joe. So don't believe Joe. When it comes to songs,
he's trying to get on my nerves. It ain't going to work. John, Paul, and George had a unique and crazy sense of humor that Pete didn't have, of course. Then it turned out that Ringo was on that same wavelength. That's what it has to do. He was a better drummer, and he had a better personality, and like the others. That's it. There are exceptions to the point of no return. Songs like "You Never Give Me Your Money" and "Uncle Al," which keep bringing in new tunes and styles as they go. But like I said, but you could bounce around. You could take Uncle Albert or "Never Give Me Your Money" and listen to like 15 seconds, bounce around, listen to the middle 15 seconds, the end 15 seconds. He's just trying to do shtick. That's all he ever does.
This is serious. My wife was here. She's my witness, right? I don't even think it was 20 seconds. I don't like it. He shuts it off. He goes to the next one. He goes, "That's Joe."
Tough. That's not me. Don't tell me what I am. I don't care if you like it or not. I'll do what I do. I'll do me. You do you. I don't hear you listening to all the Bob Dylan songs to hear if you like it.
I don't want Bob Dylan.
Then shut the hell up, as usual. I come here, I'm getting nasty. Notice anybody who's watched this show all the way through. I've been fine. I've been calm. I've been mild-mannered, reserved. This guy comes in, and I said it's great to have him because we are friends, and we're the odd couple.
No, we're not the odd couple.
21st century. We're the 21st century odd couple, is what we are.
You're kidding.
You should stop being annoying to me.
And another thing about these people, Ringo, Paul McCartney, Bob Dylan, they're passing. I'm waiting for the day that Bob Dylan passes away, or I've been waiting years for Paul McCartney. It's going to be sad, this and that. You know what? They might live longer than you. I don't even want to know why people think about that shit. How long Paul McCartney is going to live? Ringo Starr is going to live? Bob Dylan. They could live to 100 years old. Get that shit out of your mind, man.
There's nothing wrong with saying in the back of my head, I realize there's a good.
No.
I realize there's a. Mute him. I realize there's a good chance that we may lose Paul or Ringo before me, and there's a good chance of that. We don't know for sure, but there's a good chance of it, and I'll be ready, mentally ready. That's all. And
That's macabre.
Now you're Mr. Macabre. That's a good name for do a channel, Mr. Macabre. Is that the word you used?
Yeah,
macabre. I didn't think you knew a big word like that.
Yeah, sure. No, not too many letters in it. Yeah,
that's it. That's Danny. He should sing some more songs for us. Absolutely, the best of Three Dog Night is all you need. Absolutely, I don't even need. I got 2 Three Dog Night compilations, and both of them. When a few times I played them, I listened for a while. I'm like, I'm skip ahead to the ones I like. Life is too short. Hold on a minute. Life is too short to listen to stuff you don't want to hear. Go ahead.
No, it's good to listen to stuff. It doesn't have to be.
Dylan. I want you to listen to all Joan Jett's albums, front to back, the whole thing, and all of Bob Dylan's albums all the way through. That's what I want you to do.
I don't like his voice. I'm not listening.
Well, I don't care. Some of them voice may be different.
Drunk.
Yeah, whatever. You really see, I don't need you to come here and aggravate the piss out of me. Come here and don't aggravate me, though. How's that?
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming. No, you didn't know.
I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
People don't take the time. They put a record on and they play all the way through. You know what I mean?
I've done that many times in my life. I'm 64 now. I'll decide what's worth hearing all the way through for myself, and not you.
You don't have good taste in music at all.
If there's one thing in this world I have excellent taste in, if there was only one, it's music. I like the greatest band of all time, the best, and I tend to have a taste for. I know what what makes a good song and what's a good hit, and what's popular and sells a lot and makes number 1 and the top 10. So I have a very good taste in music. I always have.
You like Joni Mitchell?
She played some Joni Mitchell. I didn't like what we heard, and then thankfully something was wrong with the disc. It wouldn't play anymore. It got stuck or something.
Well, if somebody says, yeah, you should get the album's called Blue. Okay, Joni Mitchell. Don't buy it because you ain't gonna like it.
You don't know what I like and what I don't like.
I guarantee
you have no idea what I like. What's another thing people can't do? They think they know me and they don't know me. Would you have ever thought that I would like Cat Stevens' album Tea for the Tillerman? Would you ever think I would have liked that?
That album should have been like years ago.
Don't tell me what should have been. I'm a very happy person. I've enjoyed my life the way it's been up to now. I don't have to listen to anything you tell me I got to listen to. She tells me I got to listen to. They or them tell me I got to listen to. I don't think it's necessary.
The only reason why you heard it is because your girlfriend had it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have heard it. Cat Stevens.
So what? So fucking what?
I mentioned Cat Stevens one time, and he made a comment.
So what? I've said many times, if something happens to come along my path, and I happen to find it and like it, I'll do it. But I can live the rest of my life having never heard Tea for the Tillerman. I'm very happy.
Yeah, I guarantee.
I don't come on these channels, especially my music channel, and try to pretend that I am the king of music, that I know everything. I don't call my channel the music completist. And same thing goes for movies too. And some people make cracks about my movies. I don't consider myself to be an expert on movies. I watch anything that was ever behind the lens of a camera. Any movie I'm in. That's not me.
I don't buy movies I don't know. Today, at this time.
Of course, some people think I'm crazy for not liking jazz and would argue. What do I care? I don't give a shit. If I like it, is all that matters. And of course, I can't stand John Coltrane or Miles Davis at all. Do you, Danny?
Miles Davis, I like.
Sure
Coltrane, I never. Yeah, I do.
There you go.
Yeah, I like new music. I don't care. You just make the best of it for the day. You listen to something you never heard of. You listen to it. Yeah, behind you might have 2,000 albums. But they can wait.
They can wait. They can't wait. You're not going to live forever.
You're never going to listen to everything anyway. Never. Forget about it.
Yeah. Did somebody piss in your cornflakes this morning or something? You're coming on here fighting like gangbusters. You're coming on here like looking for a fight. What's up with you this morning?
Fight. This is conversation. This conversation.
You got something. You got a bug up your ass. Maybe that bug. Did Robin take that bug earlier from your ass?
This is Joe. This is Joe. Okay, he'll show a movie He says, yeah, it's DVD. I got to get an upgrade. What for?
What an
What
asshole.
for?
What
What
an
for?
asshole, man. I'll decide what I want to get an upgrade for and what not. You are a stupid individual.
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
It's wasting money. You're getting old. You're gonna be going to the doctor more often, more co-payments, this and that, and you're gonna need new furniture someday. You save your money for a rainy day. You know.
Yeah, here we go again with the same old crap.
You went to buy tires. You went to.
I just got done telling everybody here before Danny play it back. Said how I'm trying not to buy as much stuff, and one of the reasons is because lesser funds and everything. I've said all this. So what are you trying to teach me?
I'm trying to teach you that that one time you complained before you went to Maine. Before you went to Maine, you went to the garage where you fix your car or they change oil, right? The guy says you need new tires. 4 new tires, oil change, check fluids, $1,100.
It came out to less
than $100, and you gotta hear him. It sounded like it was the end of the world.
And it came out to like 1,045. It was less than he said, number one. And number two, guess what came of that, Danny? I had the money and I paid it. Okay, no problem. I had the money and I paid it.
But wait, you were crying. I didn't expect.
Not crying.
Yeah, Joe's not going to tell you the truth. Yeah, you see,
hey, watch yourself there. You watch yourself. Don't ever accuse me of not being truthful and transparent.
I didn't expect this because I didn't expect this.
Of course, I didn't expect it. Do you like to hear that you got to pay this kind of money? Look at you with those stupid mutts you got. Oh, this one's got epilepsy. This guy's needs a heart valve. This dog costs $2,000. This one costs $1,700. What talk about throwing money away? Talk about wasting money and throwing it in the garbage.
I'll tell you about the dogs. I adopted them. Me and Robin like children. So we're gonna adopt a child, and your child needs heart surgery. You're not gonna do it? Sure. Even with a dog, it's like having.
That's the problem with pet owners. I personally, I had cats in my life, and I had a dog during my life. And I know you become to think of them as part of the family. I can appreciate that. But then push comes to shove, the human kids come before animals.
So I took them in, and I'm going to take care of them. Otherwise, I shouldn't have adopted them in the first place.
You wouldn't believe what happened to me. Yesterday, I was ready to check out my purchase of Man on the Run. Internet went out. I fell asleep. Then 10 minutes ago, I went to check out. It said out of stock. Oh, man. You better stay awake. Yeah, Danny's a cheapskate. He doesn't buy anything. He don't even buy his wife a pizza, for God's sake.
No, we get homemade. She makes the pizza. But my dogs, I don't care. They go to the vet, $3,000. Boom. That's it.
You know what I mean?
I took the responsibility of having them, so I got to take care of them.
It's nice.
You think something goes wrong? Something goes wrong with the dog? I'm gonna tell the vet to put the dog to sleep. No way.
No, you put the dog to sleep when the dog bites you. You have a dog named Lola that bit you and drew blood, and it's not the first time. And that dog, you didn't put it down. Still, okay?
Her name is Lola. She is a showgirl.
Take that one. Peter Booth would clip that because that's wait a minute. Even if it's short like that, it's funny. And the funny part about it is he got the word. He said he is a showgirl. Said was a showgirl. So it's pretty funny. So do that, Danny. I tell you, man. I said I was good to have you here, but boy, you get my blood pressure up already.
I tell you what. The live chats of me, Mr. Mayo, me and you. One hit the 1K. The other one's very close to 1K. Phenomenal.
Peter, take that clip, Peter. If you saw it, that one, even if it's, can you see my comments? Only now I'm seeing them. I don't know. Did you leave comments before? I don't know. Maybe Danny got me so sidetracked, but I don't think I see him now. That's it. Who the hell ever heard of Three Doors Down?
I have 2 CDs by Three Doors Down,
Three Doors Down.
and I like Third Eye Blind. That's another good group. Walkman,
I've heard of Third Eye Blind.
very good. Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't hear about that.
It's funny
That's
how all the time I was talking, nobody upstairs stirring about. But as soon as I'm yelling at you, now I hear somebody moving around. It probably woke somebody up there.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
You never want to hear something like that.
I believe nobody should sleep after 8 a.m.
Nobody should sleep after 8 a.m.
Yeah. Oh man. So anyway, Danny, you didn't even notice that I put up a short today with you, did you? I put up a short with you on my.
I gotta play. I gotta get Shelby's medicine. And now
Yeah, Bill and Robin is shut up. I put that up this morning.
Shelby takes blood pressure medicine in Alapril, and then I got to give myself insulin, and I have to go over and grab the bread, put it in the.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
And I can smell that toasted bread.
Yeah, you don't learn anything. I played you a video with a guy 72 that says he reversed all his health problems by not having.
I don't want to hear all that shit. I don't want to hear all that shit.
You don't want to hear it because you want to continue to eat.
You say you're living your life the way you want to. I'm living the life the way I want to.
Shut the hell up! I don't want to hear about it when you're going to drop dead.
No. Don't talk. You may go before me. That you jinx yourself.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I may. You very well may. I very well may. But the bottom line is, you're cruising for a bruising.
No.
Apparently.
No, my sugar's good.
Yeah.
Sugar's good. 200 ain't bad. Who made up these numbers?
Bad. 200 is bad for sugar.
Who made up these numbers? Who made up these numbers? They keep changing.
It's bad.
They tell you eggs are bad for you. They're no good. Too much. And they tell you years later, oh, eggs are found out they're great for you. Now butter. Butter's fat. Oh, butter's great for you.
They're never going to tell you that sugar's good for you ever.
No, sugar's not good. It tastes good though.
So what's the point of all that?
She made cannolis. She made cannolis yesterday.
Yeah, and what for? To try to knock you off faster for the money?
Yeah, you don't believe it?
I believe it. Well, I believe it. I don't know. Things slowed down a little bit here. Well, come on, folks. What's going on? Don't you want Danny here? Come on.
They don't want you here. They rather listen to me.
I don't think so, judging by the way how many people were here.
Oh, you don't have too many. When I turned the stream on, you had 38.
That's 36.
36? 36, yeah.
Whoa.
Who wants to listen to old men?
I've talked about this a lot of times, man. Like I say, I have no desire or interest to get a 4K player. The only time that I'll really be interested in doing that is if it gets to be there's some release, something I gotta have, and the only way I can get it is by 4K. Now, there is one actually coming out, maybe one of my favorite movies of all time, Westworld, in 4K. Now, I don't care. I'm happy with Westworld in Blu-ray. However, the 4K disc has an interviews with two actors, Peter Benjamin and James Brolin, and they've never been interviewed about Westworld before. So for that, I may get the 4K, but I don't think, I don't know. Hopefully there'll be a Blu-ray with it. But
You're gonna spend $20 to listen to two people talk.
What's that? So I was reading Peter Boothroyd's
You're
thing.
gonna spend $20 or $30.
Yeah, because I'm not an idiot like you who freaking spends that kind of money on cancer sticks. Okay, so you shut the flip up. Okay, just shut up.
Ridiculous. Totally
You're
ridiculous.
You don't ever judge me or anybody else when you smoke
I
coffin.
just asked you a question.
You ingest coffin nails, and you're going to tell me about spending the money for a freaking movie because I've loved since I'm 11 years old, and I'm 64 soon, and I get to hear the two actors. I always want to hear reminisce about the movie. You're damn right. That's priceless to me.
Nah, priceless.
That's beautiful, man. I'm gonna get you on this one. No, Blythe. Blythe Danner was in Future World, the lousy, mediocre sequel to Westworld.
Hello, Oliver.
Danny, I'm 51 and want to retire soon. How did you know you could do it at a relatively young age?
Yeah, no, not lazy. No, I was an executive. I made a lot of money, you know, and I retired at the age of 49. And
he made a lot of money, and he's crying. He made a lot of money. And he's crying over $20.
It's a waste of $20. It's a waste. You want to hear two people talk that probably no longer here anymore.
You said $20, didn't you? What did you say? You said 20.
When all my movies, I never watch extra special features.
Because you're a lunkhead. That's why. You're a lunkhead. You have no interest in anything. You're as shallow as they come. You're not deep at all. You're too shallow to be interested in a director's commentary or to hear how this was done.
Yes,
you don't care about that.
Like the person that don't like to spend money. Joe's furious because she ain't spending her money. It's none of your friggin' business. You know what I'm talking about.
Again, you say something ass backwards. First of all, I'll nail you twice. First of all, you're an idiot because I've explained this to you and you're still repeating it because, folks, nothing penetrates that stuff. Look how his head looks the ultimate cement block thickness, doesn't it? When you look at it, it's just as thick as it looks. And the thing that gets me about it is, I told you, with that person who saves money, doesn't spend anything. What makes me irate at her, as I've told you, is that she goes around blabbing about how stupid people are for spending their money. She drew first blood. She's out there first blood, picking on everybody that wants to spend money. Therefore, I'll come in here and I'll tell her how stupid she is for not spending any money. Tit for tat.
In the meantime, she got 90,000 subscribers on her channel, and she's making more money.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That's a smart woman. That's the kind of woman you want to meet.
Yeah, she's a smart woman, all right. That's why she lives all alone in her life. She has no significant other, no children, no nothing. All she has is her dog, and she's never going to have anything else. Anyway, I've rebought many movies many times because the new edition has new special features. Absolutely.
And I tell you, down the road, it could be years from now, but someday you're going to regret you bought all that shit.
I'm already regretting some of it, but not everything.
Yeah. It's just something gets in the way. That's all it is.
The Westworld movie is something I will never regret if I get it.
Yeah, but you did it with other movies, like Lauren Hardy.
No, that's not the same thing, ass wipe. It's not the same thing at all, okay?
Money,
not the same thing at all. This is a movie that's every fiber of my being. It's something that I love more than anything. That reminds me of my youth, my nostalgia, everything I love. There's no way I'd want to be without it. So don't tell me what I'm gonna get rid of.
You never know. Down the road, you can go blind. The movies are useless. Never know. Okay. Those movies are too detailed. You see all the makeup lines and everything like that, and sometimes the Blu-ray's better. Bullshit. And then next is going to be 8K. Okay, so people are going to throw it away to TVs and buy 8K and 8K machines and stuff like that. It's a never-ending thing. And then eventually they're going to come out with it, like, you know those memory chips you put on the side of the computer? That's going to be a movie.
I agree with everything you just said for a change. You know, it is ridiculous. It goes 4K, 8K, 60K. It's ridiculous. The Blu-ray is damn good enough. And and even in the case of Blu-ray, you can already see things that you don't need to see. That too many.
I watch movies on my computer, right? 17-inch screen, beautiful. We got a 65-inch television. My mother-in-law used it more than I did. It's in the other room. I haven't watched it since she died. That's 2022. And then the only reason why I watched that, I used to go in there and say hello to us, sit down, and the TV was on. I got a 42-inch. I'm happy with that. Next time I'm gonna get a 32-inch.
Well,
I
that's
don't need-
ridiculous. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
it's not ridiculous. That's what I want.
Yeah, because
You
you do an all right fucking job telling everybody what they shouldn't do or have. So I'll give it right back to you. How do you like
No.
that?
No, that when a person complains that he's low on money,
Get out of here.
all the time I gotta hear it, and he's been saying on the live streams, about retirement, saving money. He got that from me. He's learning from me.
I don't need to learn anything from you. At the age of 64, to learn anything from a stupid, vapid, empty-headed maroon like you, of all people, I don't have to learn that from you.
Joe has what they call OCD. Obsessive.
Whatever.
Oh shit, disorder.
And you have obsessive. You have OCS, obsessive compulsive stupidity. That's what you have.
My name is Lola. I am a showgirl. That was 20 years ago when they used to have a show. Fucking
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
Why do I have to waste my time outwitting morons?
Yeah, Barry's on tour. Barry Manilow's on tour.
Daddy.
What do you want? What?
When I need advice from you, I will ask for it.
Imagine you were related to that guy there. You would be creeped out all your life because it looks like a Dracula. Hey, you know what? Listen to the music. I don't do it, which is a shame because I have this thing. I don't know what's going on around me, which nothing's going on around me. But the best way to listen to music is a good pair of headphones. I don't mean a $59 pair of headphones.
I disagree.
I mean like a $500-600 pair of headphones.
That's not good for your ears either.
No. It's not good for your ears. If you pump up the volume, you got to listen to it as a sensible volume.
Music's made to be having speakers surrounding the room.
No. You're never gonna have that. You got people upstairs and stuff like that, so you're in silence all your life.
That'll change when I move.
You're not gonna move. You got our money to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Guess what? When I move, then I'll have lots of extra money too. After that.
No. I won't count on it.
Yeah, I'll count on it, Danny. You really woke up being a scumbag today, man. You really did. You really are trying every little fucking thing.
You don't use those words on a Sunday.
What? Oh, shut up. What do you think? You're going to go to heaven or something like that because you don't curse? Meanwhile, you're always cursing. Get out of here. Yeah, exactly. Watch this from the beginning, man. This guy came in and everything went to hell when he came in. He just absolutely shot my mood and everybody else's. That's part of the 21st century odd couple.
No, it's not an odd couple.
I defy you to go in and change that heading that I put in my playlist. That's what I'm calling us, and that's what we are. Okay, the 21st century odd couple.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you still are, and I agree.
Yeah, that's an idiotic question. Of course, I like to see Barry Manilow, but I like the. It's not an imposter; it's an impersonator.
Yeah, we're supposed to on the Friday the 13th. We're supposed to get together with Mikey Arugula, me and Anthony, to go to the guy that curses a lot. The three of us. What's your blood sugar? Is it 100? That's supposed to be 110?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
That high.
It's high.
Why?
It's supposed to be 100, 110, something like that.
110.
What do you got?
I'm waiting.
Wow.
213. This guy with the Tootsie Rolls.
No, I haven't had them in a while.
I won't buy them no more because he keeps eating them all.
Sometimes we fight less, sometimes we fight more, sometimes we fight just at the level we're fighting now. That's part of the appeal of the show to some people. If they're not, don't watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
What I say about Joe's real. I couldn't get over this three dog night thing.
We're not going over that again. We're
No,
not
no.
going over. We're not going over. We will not go over it again. We talked about it earlier. I defended myself admirably, and I explained the situation.
I can't believe how we acted.
You're
I
done.
can't believe how we acted.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have the patience. It's ADHD. That's what they call that.
Why don't you listen to some? You know what? Listen to Bob Dylan and all his intricate songs, and get back to me about having attention deficit disorder. You moron! Can't think of any other words to say against you. You're so dumb. It's
I can't understand them.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, he's swearing like he's on opioids.
Who?
Bob Dylan.
That's because you're showing your ignorance with him. What are you gonna do? It's not about his voice. It's about his words and his poetry.
Give me like a Rolling Stone, man. That song, yeah, beautiful voice. Or Lady Lay.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's go back. Hold on. You stop right there. You just slipped up big time. Did you say you like his voice on Like a Rolling Stone?
Yeah.
There's tons of songs where he sounds just like that.
No, I'm not gonna listen to it. You gotta have no.
So you keep your mouth shut this moment from ever forward, telling me about how I refuse to listen to things, how I don't stretch my horizons, how I like only what I like, how I am stubborn. You just keep your mouth quiet on that.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I already know how it feels. First of all, I know what low blood sugar. I have hypoglycemia. I know what it feels like when my sugar goes low. I've had low blood sugar attacks and crashes, things. So believe me, I know what it feels like.
No, I never get low blood sugar because I'm always eating Tootsie Rolls or cannoli. So I don't have to worry about low blood sugar. I got to worry about high blood sugar. That's what I got to worry about.
And you don't. Freaky, you should be taking better care of that, man.
I got a nice figure for a man. You know what I mean? Nice.
I don't know. I saw a picture of you in the stand in the audience, and you had an old man's body. I thought.
Oh, man, no, I got more.
Robin's even laughing.
She's feeling better now. Don't
ask me to do anything.
Yeah, I know. I always say stuff like this too. It's funny. You're surprised that those bands with one hit can have big box sets. Bands like Focus, who's buying those? Exactly. I love when people say, "I don't know. Do you think the Beatles, if the Beatles put out their early albums in box sets, do you think they're really going to sell? Do you think they're really going to sell that much? The Beatles? I don't know. Should we put it out? They got a fucking box set of Focus, for Christ's sake. Of course, you put all the Beatles albums out." Yeah.
Look at that, Joe. Huh? Look at that, Joe. You can find cannolis where you live.
I don't eat that shit now. I was eating it a while ago, not now.
I didn't have any. She made it yesterday. I didn't have any.
He's trying to kill you. I told you this. She wants the money.
No,
he's lying.
See, that's a
He
shell.
had a half of one yesterday.
That's a shell of a cannoli. She makes the cream. The inside, she makes that.
Thank you, Pirate Gamer.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I had a little piece yesterday. It wasn't even half because I was going to bed and that bring my sugar up very high.
Listen, I can appreciate what diabetes does. I've had blood sugar problems in my life, okay? So I know all about it. I thank you for your concern. And I've been very bad at eating too much sugar the last 6 months. So that's why I'm not having it now. I'm not having sugar now.
Woke Man, Focus is a good group. You remember the song Hocus Pocus? Well, that guy sang that song there. He's amazing. He's got a video on YouTube.
You're kidding! You're kidding!
I don't need it.
That's why he cuts me off all the time, and I'm getting tired of it. There's no point.
It's necessary sometimes.
He just cuts me right off like that.
It's necessary sometimes.
So in the playback, he doesn't know it. Hey, I got another complaint. In your show yesterday, you had freaking commercials. Now, and the playback.
Oh, he's working. I put commercials on. I did.
Yeah, I'm not watching your videos anymore. Anybody puts commercials like that, I'm not gonna sit there because the commercials are every 2 minutes. I'm not gonna sit there.
No. Shut your dumb yap, will you? First of all, I never like if you're talking about the live streams. I try never to have commercials in them. However, the other day I did say, at least start putting commercials in them. But what I did was, it wasn't every 2 minutes. I put like 3 commercials in over 2 hours. So don't give me this crap. And if that really does happen, I want to check it out because the YouTube's doing that, and I don't want to do it.
Oh, good, because I'm away from the computer listening to some.
I love it. That's where the money comes in.
If she's cutting my hair or something like that, and all of a sudden, once those commercials come,
money.
Commercials. They talk for 20 minutes. They want to sell you something. They come up.
I love it. He's on
20 minutes to watch
he's over there watching a show of his own voice while he's taking a shit, and then the commercials run through while he's on the bowl.
I'm not doing it.
Oh man.
No, I don't know. They have good music. I think one album is called Dutch Masters, and there's several albums. I think I got a few. No, I know I got a few.
Yeah, I'm not going to be even caring about that.
It's like how many people really sit down and listen to the Moody Blues, other than Nights in White Satin, or what's that song? Something Tuesday or My Seesaw.
Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Diabetes and pre-diabetes dramatically increases your risk of heart disease and stroke. I watched it happen to my dad. Yeah, that's why I really regret that I went off the wagon for 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, when God wants you, you're going.
Baloney. That's not always true.
That's what I feel.
Sometimes you give yourself to God faster. This guy, again, like I said, look at the size of that head. You think any of that I just said got in there and penetrated? No.
Look at Rob Reiner. Look, he was healthy and stuff like that. He never expected to go like that. His time was up.
What's that got to do with anything? What are the chances? The chances are very low that your son is going to slice your throat.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Once they get on those drugs, they'll rob and steal from anybody. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Robin could tell you.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let me know when one of the kids slices your throat. You're gonna go out today or stay home? No, today I'm pretty sure I'm staying home in the cold.
Yeah.
I went out last night and it was freezing.
They'll sit down by a computer for another 14 hours.
I got things to do, man. I got things to tweak here, videos to tweak, things to change, work on, edit. I got things to do. What are you doing? As soon as this thing's over, when we talk backstage for a while, he lays on he stretches out, lays on the couch, and he's like, and his voice starts to slur like he's falling asleep. He's like, yeah, Joe, I don't know, Joe. That's all he does is lay on the couch all freaking day. Don't talk about me, what I do.
I'm talking to Joe yesterday, and he puts on these different people. He says, look at this guy. He's got 90,000
I talked about it this morning. I talked about it.
So he starts playing other people, their videos. I don't want to sit here and listen to that shit. I sent him a song to listen to. He never played it. Or a thing on Elizabeth Hubbard,
who gives a shit about the nobody Elizabeth Hubbard?
He wants you to listen to what he sends you. When you send him something, he's never going to listen to it. I tell you right now.
Not true. Depends on what it is. No, that's not true.
Frank Sinatra album. It took 3 years to play it. 3 years. Somebody gave it to him. 3 years.
Yeah, I had no interest in it. George, Music for All Four Seasons. I didn't want to hear that album. I didn't care about the album. It took me 3 years, maybe longer, to listen to it. I didn't want to hear it, man. Just because somebody sends me something, on me, doesn't mean that I got to sit there and I got to. Oh yeah, right away. You know how many people every day send me freaking videos? I'm talking to you, Beetle Eddie. You know how many people send me stuff? You think you're the only one? People send you, watch this, Joe, watch that. Now I know how big celebrities feel when they say, hey, listen to my music, Paul. Hey, Mr. McCartney, you listen to my music? I sent you. Come on, man. I got a lot of other things to do.
So don't whatever you do, nobody out there sends you a Christmas card. You won't open it till July.
Well, that's funny as that, clever as that may be. It's not true, and it's also not true. By the way, going back on what we just talked about, it's not true that I never watch anything people said. Sometimes I'm right on it. Depends what it is and how interested I am and how much time I got at the moment. So don't give me any of this. And the stuff I was sending you with the old guy was very interesting. By the way,
No, it's not interesting to me.
Interesting. You know why to you? Because you don't give a damn about your health.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to you because you've been telling me I want to get more subs.
No, on this chat, yes, on this channel. First of all, again, you're a fucking ignorant moron because I spent time here. I'm not trying to hide anything. Watch my earlier part of this very stream. I talk exactly about that. Oh, listen, folks, guess what? He talked to me about he found a guy. He found a guy that's got 95,000 subs on a retirement channel. He wants to see how he can try to get more subs on his retirement channel. Just so you know, I freaking talked about it before you got here today. Openly, transparently. You feel like a schmuck?
No, I didn't see you hiding it, but I hide
okay.
videos. I'm sitting here listening to videos. There's no end. And Robin says, "Is Joe still on?" She thought I was watching something else. Yeah, he's still on. He's still on.
Anyway, when you do me a favor, when you post old videos, can you put a little banner that says previously recorded? And why? So you don't have to waste your time watching it again? No, no, you'll watch it and find out. Hey, I think I've seen this already, and give me the views. No, I really don't know. I try to do that. I try to put in the somewhere. So one of them I recently put at the beginning. I put an introduction. This video was recorded 8 years ago. I said that. Some of them I put in the description. Recorded 2022 or 2020.
Well, James Farley, what's the difference, right? You won't remember them. Even if you put them up, you would think they're new. You wouldn't remember videos he did 8 years ago. Come on. You got nothing else to complain about?
You remember Joe's videos?
No, I don't remember all of them. He's got thousands.
Oh, he does. I made his life, this guy. This guy that worships me, Danny. He does. Oh, now you got Richard's back. There you go.
Hi, Richard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Richard.
Person stirring about up there. Oh, he's up again. It must be terrible to be upstairs for me. Danny, unlike you, I've watched all of Joe's videos. Thank you, James. I appreciate that.
I guarantee you missed one.
Danny hasn't watched all of mine, though.
No. Lately, I haven't been watching them. No
he
review.
Like he used to say, "I love you, Joe. I love you, Joe." He hates me now. What he says to me now, Joe, you suck, man. You suck.
Yeah, I gotta get Richard James. He's another one. Kisses somebody else's ass on a live stream, and then he claims I'm the best. I gotta get him too.
Oh, I think I know what that stream was. I'll bet you I know what that stream was. I'll have to check that out. There's a lot of. I hope it's a good barn burner over there. I like barn burners over there.
Oh, Richard's saying hello, Robin.
Hi,
Robin says hello. No. First of all, when you're on Ozempic and stuff like that, once you stop that stuff, you're gonna put the weight back, and then it causes stomach paralysis. It causes a lot of problems. They don't know everything. They don't know everything about this drug. Vision problems. Who knows what else? No, you got to change your relationship towards food. Simple as that.
See, James said this is the best show ever.
No. It goes on. James Farley. He goes on Cycles Platters and says this is the best show ever. And then he goes on another channel. This is the best show ever. It's a lot of bullshit.
Oh, it's good so far. I'm liking it.
That's a lot of fun, isn't it? By the way, I want to see what you thought of the show. Why you watch the show? You can't do that while you're on here. Watch the short that I put up. I put up a short today.
No, I'm not watching your stuff.
Oh yeah, because he told Robin to shut up in it. It's the one with the dog.
Yeah, he loses it. Yeah, I know now. It figures.
Man, you were really crazy in that one, man. Funny stuff. This is really a lot of laughs. This one. That's why people tape it off. I realize now.
Because I'm on another channel to see something. All right,
You have to
I'm
go
back.
over there. So I want to watch the other channel too. There's not much more to say here today, is there, Danny? Can you think of any more irritations that you can roll our way or anything?
Plenty to talk about. Yeah, I have to go back. I have to go back to your live chat yesterday because you were talking a lot about music and stuff like that, and see where you screwed up. So I get you on Friday.
You know what he said, by the way? I asked him. I said, "You watch?" Because usually he watches my live streams. He doesn't miss them when I'm by myself. So I said, "Did you catch up with Mayo?" He goes, "Oh, no." He goes, "I don't want to hear it. It's going to be his Beatles shit. People talking about Beatles. He hates that. He hates people talking about Beatles."
Yeah, I watched it, and then that's why it requires "fuck you." 4-second message. That's what the hell is he saying?
No, because you said, look, we covered this already. Again, with that steel trap of yours, that stupid brain. I don't think steel trap is the right term. It's like a block of fucking cement. Okay, that doesn't retain anything. I got done telling you. You did all kinds of crap to me, trying to tell me how to do this, trying to tell me how to be my girlfriend that, and I said, "Fuck you." But Stanley loves me. Don't let him kid you. Don't let him kid you.
Oh, we love you, all right.
What did I say about your girlfriend? I don't. Oh, I know what it was.
When you were on, Joe, I don't go other places.
Yeah, that's a lot of baloney. I seen you in multiple chats. Pop up, you say hello, and then you go to somebody else. I know you.
There's not. By the way, there's nothing wrong with that. By the way.
Yeah, no, there's nothing at all wrong with jumping around different streams.
Oh man. Hey, everybody, subscribe to my channel here. Subscribe. Nobody ever does, because anybody who's here is already a member of it. But if you're here and you're not a member of it, please do. Let's see, where are we at, by the way? Let me see something here. Hey.
You Baba. Come on, Baba. Hey, Baba.
There you go. That's why you call it Richard the Music Maniac, right? Because you like different music.
Uh-huh.
If you don't watch yourself, Danny, I'm telling you, if you don't change around a little bit, change your ways a little bit, I'm going to have Richard Dolan take your place.
Oh, yeah, that'll be very exciting.
No, I am not shutting down the channel. Did I see you say that the other day, or did I imagine that? You heard it 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6 other times and didn't imagine it. No, right now it's staying. So stay here. Stay here and be square.
Mama was a rolling stone.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
Now, well, Joe's reading. I'm gonna wait because
I'm looking up in a second. Man, I'm looking at short with you. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna reply to the one after Peter. Yes, I got a dedicated room. It's a complete bedroom.
No, he doesn't.
I got a 3-bedroom. Yes, I do. I got a 3-bedroom house, and 1 bedroom is all vinyl, and I got a lot of like some sitcoms and stuff like that, and then one wall is all movies. But I have a lot of movies in boxes.
Yeah, you said you have boxes while you're right in the corner of your living room.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of vinyl.
This is an untruth. I don't like untruths. And when I talk about Michael Jackson, you'll kick me off. When have I ever done that? That would never happen. What are you talking about?
Nothing wrong with Michael Jackson. He was.
I watched the original 5 Planet of the Apes movies recently. Good man. How would you rank them? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's 2 ways of ranking the original Planet of the Apes movies. One of them is technically which is the best to the least best. Like, technically, like which one is the best, quote, or not the best, and which ones I like. If you're asking me my favorites, my favorite Planet of the Apes movie is Beneath the Planet of the Apes. That usually comes in number 4 out of 5. That's my number 1, okay? Beneath is my favorite out of them. Second one is Conquest is my favorite. Escape is third. Original Planet of the Apes is fourth, believe it or not. Because I'm tired of Planet of the Apes. Just like I'm tired of Curly and the Three Stooges. Just like I'm tired of Sean Connery playing Bond. Just like I'm tired of the same Beatles hits all the time. Anyway, so my favorite is Beneath, Conquest, Escape, actually Battle and Planet. Planet of the Apes my least favorite. It's not, but if I'm rating them by best movies, here's the best movies. My favorite. The original Planet of the Apes is the best. Escape from the Planet of the Apes is the second best. After that, Conquest is the third best. After that, Beneath is fourth, and Battle is last. Absolutely, I'm a Shemp man all the way. Shemp all the way. What's your favorite sitcom, Danny?
I have to say All in the Family.
Oh, glad to hear that, meathead.
Yeah. Currently, well, not currently, because it was like 2000. It would be All in the Family, and the second is The King of Queens.
Yeah, well, those are two good shows right there.
Then it comes Roseanne. I don't watch Frasier and Steinfeld. I don't like that kind of comedy.
When you say that kind of comedy, what kind of comedy is it?
Set in somebody's home, like All in the Family. They're in the house there, King of Queens. Most of the time, they're in the house there. And
Frasier, they're in the house too.
I don't even like his face.
Yeah. This guy. Seinfeld, they're in Barry's house.
No, it's not for me.
Exactly. Danny doesn't like smart comedy. That's the thing. He likes stupid.
Oh yeah,
I like stupid and smart comedy.
Yeah, talking about smart. I like Get Smart from years ago. Get Smart.
Oh, King of Queens is a great show, man.
Yeah, it's not a bad script. Not a bad script in that show.
So yes, there is. Yes, there are.
Nah.
The one when Edith gets raped. That's a bad.
No, I'm talking about
King of Queens. With a G. Grape.
No, I'm talking about King of Queens. All in the Family. There's some
okay, I take it back. Okay, I take it back.
Nothing like Archie.
Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, I've seen the episode since then, but for a while I didn't know of it. But Seinfeld, I got to tell you, I don't know what it is. I like Seinfeld, but at times it bothers me or something. I don't know. It's just too much. I don't know.
That's not for me.
No, it really drives me nuts. And I was saying this, like my girlfriend's tired of hearing it. Every time we watch it on TV, they live in Manhattan. Manhattan is huge. And they got one little city street that they're always on the same street. Every time they go out, it's the same. Do you know how many streets there are? It's the biggest city in the world. You have any idea how big Manhattan is? And they go for a walk, and it's the same backlot, stage-bound city street. Like it must be about 20 feet, 30 feet. And that's all they have, 30 foot that they walk back and forth. Same doors, same, colors of the doorways.
Right.
Yeah, Raymond is really good, I think.
Yeah, that's a very good show, too.
As long as it's not episodes about the kids, get out of here with that. See, I don't like movies, but I could talk about TV for hours. I love classic television. Well, I talk about TV also on my channel there. Right, Danny?
Yeah, TV shows, more people know about them than any movie, individual movie. You just mention a movie, a lot of people say, I haven't seen that movie. But sitcoms, one time or another, people seen them.
I don't know of any show where they don't go outside from the home at all. I mean, even like The Honeymooners, which is spend most of the time in that apartment, they're out other places too.
Yeah.
Boy, Danny, you brought out the worst of me again today, man. I hate that. Oh, man. Yeah. Not looking forward to that, Peter. Not looking forward to that. Anyway.
Yeah. AI is going to take over.
I do have Tarzan. I have Tarzan DVDs. I went through all of those one time. A Tarzan New York Adventure, I think it's called. Yeah. There's 2 volumes of it. I only have 1 volume.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get my movies going again. I got a lot of stuff to do on my channels. Boy, a lot of stuff. Well, Danny, I don't know. It's like I don't want to let this go, but I mean, we're still only 2 hours and 15 minutes I've been on, so you know.
I'm surprised you ain't exhausted.
Oh, Danny, come on, man. This brings me alive, man. What's your favorite All in the Family episode? Mine is the one with Sammy Davis Jr. That's a good episode, but my favorite may be in the first season, the first time that they have a lot of favorites, but my first favorite is probably the one when Edith sets up dinner for them with the Jeffersons, invites the Jeffersons over for dinner. It's the first Archie's never met George Jefferson or anything. And that's my favorite one. It's called The First and Last Supper. And it turns out that Archie gives up tickets to see the Mets because he's stuck having to have dinner with the Jeffersons. Can't get out of it. So then he goes over there, and George Jefferson don't even come to the house. You don't want to sit down with Archie. So they fake it. His brother Henry Jefferson takes his place, and he goes, "This ain't your husband." He goes, "Why didn't he come over?" And he says, "He's in New York. He's at Shea Stadium watching the Mets." He went to the Mets game. And Archie gave up the Mets game. Great episode. Can you sing a new song, Danny? Yeah, let's try. What's the song you're feeling? You know what? In honor of Chuck Negron, why don't you sing a song by Three Dog Night?
I don't know any.
See, now he's playing shy. Now he's playing shy. Come on.
I can't think of any lyrics.
You know, all you need is a line.
One is on his number. Yeah,
How about Never Been to Spain? You know any words of that?
I definitely don't know the lyrics.
He's all nervous now. You see, putting him on this. How about Yesterday? Sing a little bit of Yesterday.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks like they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
That's beautiful. That's just off key.
Me, babe, can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why don't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? I'm gonna love you till the heavens starts to rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall down from the sky on you and I. Fucking song, man. That's my favorite song.
Use that one and leave the dogs howling in there. You hear the dogs go.
Come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why can't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. We're so sorry if we caused you any pain.
But by the way, I'm thinking of getting the version of Uncle Albert that's not choppy, that goes through.
Yeah. You know, you gotta synchronize the music with the lyrics. You know, but those are 2 great songs. 2 of my favorite.
If it's unsynced, to me, it's funnier.
All the Paul songs you sing yesterday. I did. Yesterday, all your troubles seem so far. Oh, was it yesterday? All my troubles seem so far away.
No, it's your. Do it.
Yesterday, all your. Yesterday, all your.
That's it. Do it. You were doing it.
Yesterday, all your troubles seem so far away. Now it looks like they're here to stay, 'cause I believe in yesterday. I don't know if that's the right lyrics.
Now,
What?
Peter, please use that. I got him to say the wrong word. It is my troubles, not your troubles. But it's funny because you got the word wrong. Use that, Peter, please. That's funny. And also use that one with him singing, I'm going to love you till the stars come out, whatever.
Hey, David Johansen, New York City Dolls. Great band, way back. Glamour Rock. That's Buster Poindexter. David Johansen was with the New York City Dolls. You'd be surprised how much I know.
Peter, you got to do it. You got to do it. Yesterday was great. Yesterday, all your troubles seem so far away. You got to put it. You got to do it.
It's nice to be.
It's
nice to be able to sing. The people out there are able to sing well. It's really amazing.
You know any other Jim Morrison songs?
This is the end, my fellow friends. I don't know the lyrics to that song, but that song gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I don't think that sounds right. But anyway, I think we're ending the show here. I could be doing this we could do this all day because we're all going to just stay in the house, right?
All day.
We could do all day marathon. We go on hours. We could do it for like 7 hours or something. But I don't know if I want to. And now you know what I got to do? Well, I'm going to cut out the beginning part of this with me and just go right to when you come on.
Why? That's pointless.
It's not pointless. I judge what's worth it or not. I'll have me at the beginning saying, "Where's Danny? Where's Danny?" Well, actually, no. I got to put the whole show on. I got to put the whole show.
You don't cut the show.
I judge. I decide what to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, Danny should have been wrestling a veal calf. Hey, veal's good, man. Delicious, especially the more tender the better. Anyway. I'm obsessed with Jim Morrison, but the end is the one song I can't listen to.
I can listen to it, but it's a little creepy,
Should do it. 24-hour telethon could raise tons of money. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go now. I really want to do this in a way, but who knows? So thank you all for being here. I'm glad Danny showed up. He wound up being a fun show, even though we got under my skin as usual. I got you under my skin.
You're welcome, Wolfman. Yeah, thanks for having me. And I love everybody out there. Be safe, stay warm, stay away from lakes. Don't think you're gonna walk on ice because it may not